Oh,
and
word.
like he was telling me a story, and I was just like, oh word, oh word,
Oh,
Wait,
word?
topics for discussion.
oh word.
Oh, comma, word. Ellipses.
All right. What's some other shit?
On to number 3.
I feel like if we just like have
Should we,
one topic, then the rest of it will just like.
That's what I'm saying. Should we like talk about how we met?
Should we? No. Should we tell the origin story?
That's what I'm talking about, like the origin
Okay.
story of Gucci Gang.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, if we do that, then that leaves out Reese and Rikio, so we're gonna have to like go past the origin.
Not really, because I met him that night. He drove me and Sarah Kate to Target to get something.
Wait, that's wild. I didn't.
Yeah,
know
I
that.
know. He drove me and Sarah Kate to get something, and then I think at one of the summits, Jack was like, "Hey, you care if I bring my friend?" He either said Matt or Rikio, and I was like, "Oh, I don't give a fuck."
Mm-hmm.
And then he showed up, and I was like, "Yo, it's the dude that drove me."
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
So yeah, origin. Yeah, and then I feel like from there it'll be pretty organic.
All right, well, you guys ready?
I'm very nervous.
Sure.
I don't know why. All right.
Word.
Go on.
Who's starting the intros?
Give me blanket.
I've desperately wanted to start podcast intros my entire life.
Okay, so you're going to run the intro.
Oh, shit.
Do we need water?
Start going on Flight Planners.
No.
Do we need beverages?
We're
I know a
won't
guy named
talk too
Beverage.
long.
Anyways.
He's a 32-year-old heroin addict.
All right. So welcome to.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Boof'd podcast. Did you actually start recording? Oh, big facts.
Oh, word?
No, just keep
let's
rolling.
do it again. No, let's say start it again. We don't
Well, we
want
can
that
just
in the
edit
first
it out.
podcast.
I say we just
Yeah,
keep
this is gonna be all choppy.
All right. Well, we could just keep this in. What's up, guys?
Oh,
Wait,
yeah,
I say
sure.
we
You don't have to stop the recording. We can just edit out
I'm
the
not
first
stopping
part. Okay, word. All right, everyone
word.
settle.
Alright.
Stop that, Jalen. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Boof'd podcast, the podcast where we talk about the dumbest shit in existence. This is your boy, Young Boofin, aka Lil Boof.
You're not gonna say your real name?
Oh.
No, they don't even know that.
Oh, word. It's your boy. Fuck.
Big facts.
Oh,
My
shit.
name's Ariel. I don't have a nickname.
Yo, you got shit on the mic, aka
Young Balin.
Young Balin.
And I'm Bicky Bo.
Yeah. In actuality, it's Jack, Reese, Ariel, Jalen, and Rikio.
Wow.
Yeah.
Word.
Oh, word.
Oh, word.
Now that we've gotten through that 7, we're already on number 3.
Shit. That's like all of 2 seconds.
We don't really
Yeah,
have a
pretty much.
plan for this one, so we're just gonna tell you our origin story, aka the first book of the Bible,
Genesis.
aka Genesis. All right.
I was thinking about this earlier today though, but how we actually met is a very strange thing. Like not just how we met, but like the evolution of our friendship is bizarre.
I agree.
Because it went from I knew a girl that y'all also vaguely knew, but y'all knew a guy, and that girl and that guy shared a birthday. So then we both went to their birthday parties, and then I was like, "Who the fuck has a cigarette?" And then Ariel was like, "I was gonna ask you." And then a 2-mile walk and an Uber back after being cussed out by a Nigerian man led to this.
Was I even supposed to go to that party?
No.
Yeah.
All right. So backtrack.
Well, like Jay had said, don't. Like, he was
Jay
like,
told me that. So I was friends with Jalen, and there's another member of our friend group that isn't here, Rippin' Spaghetti. I was friends with Jalen and other Jack that's not on the mic, and Jay, I probably shouldn't name people, and I don't care.
It doesn't matter. Like no one's.
I was-
Not many people are listening to this.
He told me because I had been hanging out with them like all the time. They were my party people, and he told me that they couldn't come to his birthday party, and I was like, "Fuck that! These are like my best friends. You can't tell me they can't come to the party." And so the night of, I told them about it, and they showed up anyways. So yeah.
Yeah.
Or no, wait. I think he told me I could bring Jack, but I couldn't bring Jalen. And I was like, you can't do that.
Yeah, it's
like
not
you,
one or the
and
other, it's
Jack saw him. That's what it was, because Jack saw him and was like, you can't get me and not Jalen. Like, that's not how the system.
Yeah.
And then I just showed up.
Yeah, and then he just showed up in his Mario costume. That was
Well, Jack introduced himself to me as, "Oh, what's up, dog? I'm also Jack. By the way, this costume was really restraining my nuts."
The origin of Jack Gang.
Jack.
Oh yeah, that day we were like, "Fuck, we need costumes." So we drove to Walmart and found these onesies.
Kid size.
Well, Jack's was kid size.
Oh yeah.
And yours was just too small.
It was like ages between 12 and 13 or something like that for Jack, and yeah, yours was just you were a good Mario though.
The
A
thing
black
is,
Mario.
you were at Walmart. Like, they have everything. Why were you like, let's get the ones that are too fucking small?
Right.
Because we were on a
Because they didn't want to look
crunch.
stupid in a dumb costume.
Also, we didn't think we would wear it more than once. which-
Yeah, why would they get a dumb costume when they could get a Mario onesie?
And a Chewbacca. What was
Yeah.
Jack Chewbacca?
Yeah,
or-
he was Chewbacca.
Yeah.
Word.
Oh,
Weird.
Oh,
Word.
word.
But then, but all of freshman year, we weren't like actual friends. We were just like, hey, we're all mildly depressed. Why don't we get fucked up together on a Tuesday?
Oh fuck! I have an essay to write. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jalen, you should come anyways.
Every summit was, hey, y'all want to come over to Amish? Yeah. Around 11 o'clock or midnight, somebody would be like, man, I'm pretty tired. And then Jalen would be like, I have an essay to write.
Yeah.
No, he would be like, I have an essay to write before we even left, and I would run around the dorm, like, looking for him, and he would be in his room watching basketball.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, this is not an essay, Jalen. You're coming to Amish.
Listen, sometimes you had to find the best hiding spots.
Backstory, Amish is Jack's old dorm.
Which is where we assembled because it was an apartment that was turned into a dorm. And so there were never cops. It was like on the edge of campus next to some woods. It was safe and secluded, warm and inviting.
I remember one night we got like totally trashed and we looked over and we were like, is that us over there?
Yeah. Yeah, in like building A, it was
Yeah.
like was that Shrooms night?
No.
I think it was because
Yeah.
I
No, it
remember
was not.
But I remember
When you
thinking,
saw a
like,
cat and you
oh
freaked
my
out.
god.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
I didn't
then we
actually
all
see a
ran.
cat. I had imagined a cat-like creature in my mind that kept saying,
Okay.
don't.
Hold the
I was
phone.
right. When y'all fucking ran, you like ran all the way across that yard, and I got halfway, and I was like, I'm not doing that. So I went in the other building, and this guy was like, are y'all okay? And I was like, I'm
We're just
tired.
tripping shrooms.
Yeah, and I was like, my friend saw a cop cat. Because he was like screaming cat.
Yeah,
And
I
he was like,
got out
he was
and I
like,
ran.
we gotta go, there's a cat. And I was like, why are we running? It's a cat. Like,
What I found
Because it was like a purple and black striped cat-like
the Cheshire
creature.
cat.
Essentially, but like evil.
Okay.
Evil.
And
It
like
was
not.
peaceful before. Like, we were just looking at the stars and you just freaked out and you sat up straight and you're like,
No,
You were like,
we
we
were-
gotta go.
Yeah, we were looking up at the trees, and I was like, "Damn, these trees have like a life of their own." And then I heard, "Don't," and I was like, I like sat up, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then don't, and I was like, "Fuck, there's a cat!
You really,
We gotta go!"
you really should like be proud of how much power you have. That you were like, we gotta go, and all of us were like,
Yeah, I was like the day after that, I was like, "Wow, like this is actually pretty cool," because I was like, "We gotta go," and everybody was like, "Okay." Following this dude tripping on shrooms, just saying, "There's a cat, we gotta run," and everybody was just like, "Oh, word."
when I finally caught up to you, you were like perched on top of this like
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah, on
Yeah.
top
Yeah.
of, yeah, on top
It
of
was
the
like a
fan
vehicle.
thing.
And he was just like sitting on top of it.
you like, yo.
Because I was like, cats can't climb, but that's like what they're so good at.
cats can't climb.
Yeah,
Cats
like
can't
cats are
climb.
mad agile.
Cats can't climb. Isn't that like
They're
part of
so good at climbing.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I mean. They're incredibly agile and like light-footed. And I was like, they can't get me up here. And
It was like
It was
a,
like
it was like,
a foot off
yeah,
the
it was like
ground.
3 feet off the ground, maybe. That did, yeah, it wasn't. I was on shrooms though. Like, I remember looking in the mirror, big mistake, and being like, "Oh my god, my eyes are ridiculous." Like
That was when
it was
I got
just
home
pupil.
and took a shower. That was like the best shower I've ever taken. I mean,
Yeah.
after I like tripped the fuck out and screamed at everyone and was like, "Why do we write in lines?" Yeah, don't be by yourself. That's my tip of the day.
Also,
'cause
don't watch
Oh.
Tangled.
Yeah, that made me so upset.
Tangled is what because I was like, I can't be by myself, so I went back out and it was so fucking loud. Like
It
y'all were watching
was.
it.
I don't know if it was
500.
us or because we were tripping or it was like actually loud. So
It
I was like,
was-
I like curled into a ball. I was like,
Were
no
you
more.
tripping too?
Yeah, because like that night you guys gave me like the cap of the stem and then Jack had an extra and he was like, here, you can have it. I was like, sure.
Oh, I had no idea that whole time.
I have like these videos, like 3-minute long videos of like us in the parking lot, like talking on the way back.
Don't remember that.
I remember singing like some Neo song on the way back.
I think what got me with the shrooms was that we were also drinking rum. So like
Yeah.
because I had to stay up, I had to sober back off of that. And like being awake while you're sobering up is just a really bad experience.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm never making that mistake again.
I am. Shrooms are great.
Shrooms are sick. Yeah.
I didn't say that. Fuck off. Anyways. Oh, word.
Double nuts! I did it again. No, like psychedelics in general are just like very fascinating things. Just genuinely amazing.
Can we just talk about character development? Because, well, I actually don't know if this is character development, but like when we did the shrooms, like we all just like laid there together and we're happy, and then when y'all dropped acid, you like had a long ass sad boy conversation. So
Yeah.
After-
Yeah. I've never been on the brink of tears with Jack before, and that was emotional. He was talking about some shit, and I was talking about some shit, and I was like.
and then they were both just like jacking.
We actually did. I was like, damn, dude, I'm about to cry. And he was like, me too. And I was like, Jacking. And then we went to Jack's. What a legendary night in general. Jack and Jack go to Jack's on acid. That was the worst food I've ever had, though.
Jack.
It was like eating ash. Because, like, you don't want food when you're tripping acid.
Oh.
Yeah, you kind of just have to force yourself.
It's like, yeah. But on shrooms, it was different. I really craved, like, fruit.
Same.
Yeah,
I
I
wanted
wanted a
Coca-Cola, dude.
mango so fucking bad.
Yeah, I wanted a pineapple
I wanted
and or an
pineapple.
orange.
Yeah, I was
I have
like,
a half a pineapple in my fridge right now. I should have brought it. Fuck. But then you just hear over the podcast.
Why do you have
I mean, they may
That's the
be into
perfect
that. We don't know
background.
who's listening.
If someone's listening to this and they're like, "Wow, this is actually a pretty good podcast," they probably also like listen to toe sucking ASMR.
Jalen.
Jalen.
That's what I listen to before I go to sleep.
Time out.
That's why I had to clean his room. He had to hide the tapes.
Oh.
Because he's got cassette tapes of toe sucking.
The central sounds of slurping of toes
Oh,
by
by him.
William M. Peters.
Yeah,
Okay.
gotta be written by like Winston McAdory.
Winston McAdory.
That sounds like someone that would like suck toes.
Sucking Toes with Winston
Okay, Savage. I'm gonna need you to not.
A word.
So this is what we're doing now?
Sucking
And, like, I
toes.
can't hear everything you're saying amplified by 20.
That's good.
perfect.
People need to hear what I have to say.
I'm disgusted.
People need to
Hey,
hear
all
our
you people. All right.
Dude, if we ever run for president, we're totally boned.
All of us at once.
Like,
Yeah.
So, what's up, guys? Like in the presidential, like,
If we ever try to run, they're just gonna play this back and be like, no.
what do you have to say for yourself?
Yeah.
Some people don't think it'd be like it is,
But it did.
but it do and it did.
It did.
Whole crowd.
Don't it?
Yes,
Beautiful.
it did.
Whistles in the back.
Yeah.
I like saw this thing on Instagram today, and it was like the last text you sent is like your 2020 campaign slogan, and mine was "Yikes," and I was like,
That would make, if you ran for president though, I could totally see it being like, "Yikes, here I come."
Yeah.
And it's just you going,
My shirts would just be like
With two thumbs
"Yikes"
up.
with me just like.
What all? What would our campaign slogans be? Like if we together, as a collective, ran for president.
Ran.
Another
Yeah,
bowl?
big true. Another bowl for the nation. What is the main platform you're running on? Legal big doinks. That's all I'm here, that's all I'm here for, bro.
Wait, we could get to the Amish country. Does the Amish country vote?
No.
Sure.
What do you mean the Amish country?
I mean,
Like
they,
Amish people, do they vote?
live
So, like,
in
Scotland.
a time where
Like they
voting's
can.
legal.
I don't know if they do, but
Okay,
Why
well, we could get to them because we'd be like big doinks and Amish, and they don't know what doinks are. Maybe doinks are like code for disciples,
No,
and
they-
they're like,
they think
hell
it's too
yeah.
different.
well, like some of them have, like Mennonites have technology, so
Those are real.
Yeah,
Amish
but they
people.
don't live in
Yeah,
Amish,
yeah.
and we're catering to the Amish.
that's true. But like, you've heard of the
Catering to
minority
the
vote.
Amish.
Like,
No.
we're not catering to the minority vote. We're catering to the Amish vote. A tiny, doesn't even make up a percentage of the population
I
that
agree.
like lives in Pennsylvania.
We could really, we actually really look like we're trying to cater to the minority community because we look like a college ad.
Yeah.
No,
I
we really
agree.
do. Yeah, we really do. For those of you that don't know that are listening, Rakio's Asian, Reese and Jalen are black, and then there's a white girl with purple hair and a pretty normal looking white dude, which is me.
Word.
Pretty
What?
normal in quotation.
I mean, I said pretty, like pretty normal, relatively normal. Maybe like to the rest, relative to like the rest of us.
Yeah,
I
if
don't
someone
know.
else saw them. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, like walking down the street, I think I look pretty.
Pretty normal. I was very anti-normal walking down the street last year.
You are
Yeah.
anti-normal.
The way you walk, it looks like you're like on your way to like either just get a chicken sandwich or beat the fuck out of somebody. Like,
Wait, that was racist as fuck.
either or.
He looked like he on the way to the Popeyes or the Trap House.
No, I meant like
Wow.
That's not true. I meant
He
like
said to get a chicken sandwich or to beat somebody up.
Why I gotta be chicken?
Yeah, exactly. He's on his way from the watermelon
I
stand.
mean, no in
Wait, she didn't say
between.
that.
I just meant like fucking Chick-fil-A because that's what's on campus.
Sure.
Like you still
Ariel's colors really come out now.
So we gotta end the episode here.
Fuck. All right.
Join your Lucas, I'm not racist, please.
All right. We need
That's
a
our outro.
different topic.
So Publix, right? No,
No.
Billie Eilish. Let's discuss.
Oh, here it comes.
So the Savage podcast.
If I had my own podcast, it would just be, man, Billie Eilish just released a new song, which she did actually release a new song today.
What's it called?
Party Isn't Over, I think, or When the Party's Over.
Is it good?
Bias.
What do you
Bias.
mean?
There's
I agree.
bias.
Bias.
Billie Eilish could be like, hey guys, kind of feeling like eating a piece of toast, and be like, ooh, gold right there.
Bars.
Bars.
These bars.
Bars though. Good. Kanye is on some other shit.
Kanye
I
released the
agree.
whole poopity scoop, and the whole nation went crazy.
Yeah, true. But he he is a genius.
I still haven't watched like the speech he gave in the Oval Office or whatever the fuck. But I'm so over
I've seen like
Kanye.
memes about it, and that's
I
it.
have too.
But like he really is a genius because like everybody's like he's so stupid. Why is he doing what he's doing? He wasn't a thing for years, like 3 to 4 years.
yeah.
That's
He
true.
said Donald Trump is
Like,
sick, and
the
everybody was
time-
like, "What the fuck?" 3 days later, he was like, "Oh, by the way, I'm dropping like 6 new projects."
Yeah.
I mean, people
yeah.
act like this is like the first time that he's done something to just piss people off.
Yeah, he
Remember
did.
when
Yeah.
he like cut off Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
Which is funny as fuck because I hate
It
Taylor
is.
Swift.
Way
Taylor Swift.
wrong.
Yeah.
I like Taylor Swift.
Okay, I have respect for her now because she posted that thing and was like, everybody fucking vote. And then the next day, like, thousands of people registered to vote. And I
Yeah.
was like, that's cool as fuck.
Well, also she took a picture with a black girl and was
Yeah,
like,
and then
not touching
told her. Yeah.
Yeah. But, okay, yeah, before that moment, I was
Yeah.
like, she's literally the face of white feminism. Still true. Hounst ever. Like, the time.
Hounst
ever.
Hounst
Hounst.
ever.
Whomst would have been trying to go to a Taylor Swift concert.
Whoops ever. She like when she posted that like thing about voting and shit, she like tried to make a point to like be an intersectional feminist, which is like okay. I mean, I still like don't have like total respect for her and still say like, oh, white feminist, but she's using her platform well, whereas she could just be like not doing shit.
You're like everyone
That's
else.
true, and- Like, I really don't like Taylor Swift, but really just because of what she was in her early career. She was also like 14.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when I
So,
was
like-
younger, I loved her. Like everything before Speak Now, because when you're like,
I don't even know any of her album names.
Okay.
I do.
well, yeah.
Old country Taylor Swift. is
Yeah,
probably,
like Taylor Swift
yeah.
before she became like a pop crossover,
Yeah.
like really slaps.
Well, even when she like came out, she was what? She was dead at like 15, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's like
Was she
actually 15, 16.
I was like 12 or 13 when she was like a big thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, you are. Even then, I was like, you're 15 years old. You have not had this many dudes break your heart.
Right.
Right.
You're being so.
Well, that's the
melodramatic.
thing. Like, she's
Then
one of
again,
those
Billie Eilish
artists
sings
that
about
you
the same
can
thing,
you
but
can
Billie
listen to
Eilish.
her and like you can't relate to the situations, but at the same time, you're like, damn. It's kind of like Drake.
Low key, I just see Taylor Swift as a Miley Cyrus clone.
Really,
Yes.
I don't. Because
Okay,
Miley
that's a
Cyrus is
Miley
one of the
Cyrus
worst things
is
to
like-
happen to this nation.
It's like
I
Disney.
I hate Miley Cyrus.
I agree.
Miley Cyrus is actually kind of cute.
Not wrong.
Low-key,
Wrong.
kinda.
Wrong.
No,
Cyrus
she's
is
not
low-key
cute.
kind.
Yeah,
And like,
she's-
she came out with that thing. She's like, I've smoked more weed than like anybody else. I was like, Snoop Dogg, Wiz Khalifa,
Right.
probably Barack Obama.
Miley
Right.
Cyrus
Oh,
is kind of like the epitome of like smokes weed one time and then they have like on the whole weed outfit. Like
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
Miley
Yeah,
Cyrus.
Yeah.
Her real breakout was that I be in the club. That 23 song with
I
GCJ.
don't fuck with
what?
like any Miley
And
Cyrus
that's why I don't
like
listen to Miley Cyrus.
over
Yeah,
like
I don't even know what
after
you're
her
talking
Disney
about.
career. But like when she was in Disney, I watched Hannah
Hannah
Montana.
Montana all the
It was
time?
good.
Big fact.
Yeah.
Was it? I don't think
Hannah
it was.
Montana,
That
Hannah
was
Montana was
That was a
Hannah
Hannah
Montana
Montana
was
was
a
a
like-
decent show.
My thing with Hannah Montana is that I was like, she is surrounded by the dumbest human beings on planet Earth.
Kinda gotta
She
agree.
puts on a blonde wig and they're like, oh, completely different person. Like, no. Big no. And same with like Superman.
Oh,
Clark
yeah.
Kent, Superman is just like, no mask. Which, like, that's straight fucks. Okay, you are a badass.
Yeah.
No mask. You're like, the fucking, you can fly around the planet so fast that you can make its fucking rotation reverse, which, like, would fuck up a lot of stuff. But you can do all that. You got laser eyes. You're super strong and, like, one of the greatest looking people on earth. And you're like, fuck it, no mask. Baller ass move. Then he's like, you know what? I don't really fuck with this whole public thing. Let me put on some glasses.
How? I don't even
The thing
understand.
Who
is,
the
like-
fuck? Like,
Okay, no, the thing is, like, if you're seeing someone out of context, you're not gonna recognize them.
No.
okay,
so it's,
no,
if
like,
you just saw him, like, walking around with glasses, you wouldn't.
That's true.
It's not like people are walking down the street like, I'm looking for Superman.
but like,
He's like 6 foot built man. I
Yeah.
don't understand how you can't.
yeah, exactly.
like, people would want to fuck him, but they wouldn't be like, that's
and also,
Superman.
he like changes in like a phone booth in fucking what Metropolis is that?
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Metropolis, aka New York City. There's millions of people there. You think that
It's a
you just went
cartoon!
into one
We have
fucking
cameras. We have
Yeah,
cameras.
You're
yeah,
not sitting
like-
here asking why SpongeBob flips burgers in the ocean.
Because he's a motherfucking sponge, bro. Like, no,
and
it's
Superman's
different.
a motherfucking superhero, bro.
It's different. It is
It's
different.
very
It's not
different.
Yeah, like,
You live in a
SpongeBob
city
is
with
my
millions of people,
superhero.
and no one notices the built guy going into the phone booth and coming out and flying
yeah,
away.
no one notices like, oh, explosion? Yo, that dude attractive. What'd he do on the phone booth? Oh, fuck, he just flew out of that bitch. What the hell?
Right.
It's a bird.
Like, you know, the first time he tried that shit, somebody would be like, oh, dude, I totally fucking know who Superman is. Like,
Right.
dude.
Trending on YouTube in an hour.
Yeah,
like-
exactly. Fucking hour. Like, if Superman was around for 9/11, it would be like, oh my god, planes crashing in the World Trade Center. Also, we found out who the fuck Superman is.
Right.
Is this nerdy
It's
looking
George
dude?
Bush.
Ooh. Bush did Helen Keller.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Oh, word.
But
Oh,
like,
word.
back to the Kanye thing. That video, everybody's like, what happened to this Kanye? And he's like, George Bush doesn't care about black people. That is the worst interview he's ever done. Like, have you seen the video? He's standing there like with the like frat dude arms like
Yeah.
vaguely apart, but like just uncomfortably down by his side. Not actually like he's not T-posing, but like he's not comfortable. And he's got a straight face, looks high off his ass, and he goes, George Bush don't care about black people. Period. End of interview.
Thank you. We're not surprised.
Yeah, like, yeah, exactly. Bush was like, like 2 months after Katrina, New Orleans is obliterated.
Yeah.
There's nothing there. There are people living in stadiums and like shanty towns. And he's like, I'm gonna send some people down there and see what the situation's like.
But
the
the thing
face
is,
you made when you just said that.
the
What
thing
the
is,
fuck?
like,
Fuck you mean, bro?
why
It's
is Kanye like saying that, but yet praising Trump, and Trump literally like defunded FEMA like weeks before or like days before a hurricane was gonna hit the East Coast, and like Puerto Rico still doesn't have drinking water.
Or
Yeah,
electricity
Like,
or something.
yeah.
Also, everyone kind of forgot about that.
They did.
Yeah.
For like 2 weeks, people were like, "Holy shit, Puerto Rico's gonna fucking die," and then it was like, "But the Kardashians got a new butt lift." Bro, what the fuck?
Yeah.
These people are like starving with like
Yeah.
no water, no
No
electricity.
electricity.
The media actually poisons you.
No, yeah, the media's fucked up, but that's because we're fucked up. The media
Yeah.
operates like any other
The
business.
media,
they
yeah, they
cater
just
to
want
us.
Yeah.
money for what we'll find interesting.
Yeah,
so.
after
Yeah.
2 weeks, you're like, okay, I get it. Puerto Rico's fucked up. They're probably gonna die. Whatever, move on. Like, that's how people think.
Yeah.
And then, like, when it goes out of the news 2-3 weeks after it happens, people are like, oh, I guess
like,
it's not a thing
there's
anymore.
still kids like in the refugee camps, like
Yeah, exactly.
on the border, and yet like everyone's like, oh. Fuck.
And that was a thing for like 3 days.
yeah.
It was almost like people were like, well, yeah, Trump's America, whatever, move on. Like, no, don't move on. Like, let's like take this head on and fix it, not just be like, oh my god, Kanye dropped a
It's also super fucking American that like we don't really give a fuck about world news.
Yeah.
Oh
Like
yeah.
just as a whole, but like
Oh,
other
yeah.
parts of the world know everything that's happening in America, and we're just like,
But that's
ignorant
that's
to the
also
rest of the
because we
world.
are a meme right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
We are a
Yeah.
meme.
Yeah.
Donald Trump is our president. He's meeting with Kanye West in the Oval Office. Not just like, this is a publicity stunt because I'm running for president. He is president, has been for a hot minute, and is like, Kanye West, voila.
Also, Kanye West goes to Uganda and gives kids shoes.
Yeezys, dude.
Yeah. Okay, but
Please.
see the
Last season's Yeezys, not
You
even
can't
big.
even eat a Yeezy, bro.
Also, the
How
problem
is
with
that?
that, why did he go to a country without clean drinking water and give them shoes?
Yeah, for real. That's the,
Zero
yeah.
usefulness. Well, not zero.
You're
But
that's
like,
because
man,
nobody
you might-
bought them, so he
You
has
might
nothing to
die,
do with
but your arches will be in good shape.
Not really. Are those
Yes.
things supportive?
Give me Dr.
No.
Scholl's
Yeezys,
and
but
then-
they're like so comfy though. Like,
I've never had any, so I don't know.
I haven't had any. I just tried them on.
I bought a pair and regretted it.
You bought a pair and regretted it?
How much you buying for?
$3.
$?
$3. They also lit up. They may have been fake.
Literally, Rikio brings stuff back from the Philippines.
Yes, $20 Yeezys. Yum.
Give me ideas. It was $300 when I got it. 'cause I
Your
bought
forehead,
it.
$300.
You're right.
I mean, now that
I'm pretty
they're like,
I'm just
Alright,
saying, like,
Megan
if they were light up Yeezys, might have to cop.
Oof.
I mean,
Heely
there are, but they're
Yeezys?
oh, fuck. Okay, Heelys is an icon.
I agree.
Kanye West, if you're hearing this, make Heely Yeezys.
I won't buy them because fuck Kanye.
I
They
will
just
buy
become
them. I don't
Heelys.
care. They look cool as
Wait.
fuck.
Yeah, but story of America right there.
Yeah.
Like, man, fuck corporations. Let me tweet this on my iPhone.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, word. Heelys, great product.
No, like they really are though. Healing around Walmart at 2 a.m. one of the most therapeutic things you can do.
I haven't worn Heelys since like the 3rd grade.
I wore them this past summer because a friend of mine had them, and
I need to buy a pair.
Yeah.
you can get it for like $40.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're on Amazon.
That's out of my bank
They
account.
also have the special piece that allows you to like grind on rails because I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna be shredding it.
What?
There's a little piece that they sell that allows
That's
you to
not
like.
impressive.
Wait,
if you
can
can
we-
grind
can we
with
It's
please-
like, yo,
Heelys though.
Can we please all get those and go to the skate park? Can we?
Oh my
wait, no.
God.
I'll find
Oh
a
my
day
God.
when
But
like
that's like-
Savage is there and just fucking
That's
roll up
negative
on him
clout.
and it's like
That is negative.
Fuck,
ruin
that's
his-
negative.
That's
ruin his-
Mondo
ruin his
clout.
clout with all of our.
That's like plus
Did you
80.
say
No, that's
So, like,
Mondo
you-
clout?
Yeah, Mondo Cloud.
Oh.
You couldn't go to like the skate park that I go to with Heelys because it's too small. You'd have to go to the one in Northport.
There's
But-
a skate park in
Road
Northport?
trip.
Yeah, it's amazing.
What the? I didn't know they had this.
It's got
and I
bowls,
live here.
vert, like it's all transfer, but like it's great. It's a phenomenal park.
Who? When? What?
Sound like an owl. The
How do
fuck?
you dropping in on
I did
vert
not know
with
that
Heelys?
this freaking happened.
Yeah, that is. Actually, I don't know. That might be like uber positive clout.
Heely. Oh, no.
5 people show up to a skate park in Heelys.
We would have so much fun.
Yeah, and they're not like 11-year-old scooter kids. These are
Yeah.
college age.
Returning back to point one, our
Intro?
character. between two, our character development used to only got together to do drugs. Now we hang out sober and Healy in a skate park.
Yeah, exactly. That is actually like a good evolution though.
That is, I agree.
Like we went from wow, we all have like issues that we don't want to face. Let's just get fucked up together to like wow, I actually enjoy being around these people. Like these are like a good friend group of mine.
And now we're making a podcast.
Yeah, now we're doing a podcast.
Wait, when was the like definite change?
Definitely this semester.
I think it was when we went to Enterprise.
Oh
Yeah,
Yeah.
we all realized that we would like do more than just walk to the other person's
Yeah.
abode. Yeah, you drove from Piedmont. You came from Tuscaloosa.
That was a 4-hour drive.
Yeah, I only drove like it was an hour.
I mean, granted, we did get together and get fucked up,
but
But it was
like,
also that
we
was also
could've
the Gucci Gang sleepover.
we could have like got fucked up at home, but we were like, we need to get fucked up together.
Go to the
We were
baller.
also only there to see Bennett the dog, so
Bentley.
No, I didn't
Bentley.
know Bentley. Yeah, Bentley.
don't even know his
Bentley,
name.
he had big paws.
Oh my god, that dog is so cute. We have a little peppered story with dogs though. Emmett, ooh, I saw him this past Sunday. Almost
The
cried.
videos you
What
sent?
was the big woofer?
Oh, that's Gert.
Gert.
Like
Gert,
yogurt.
yeah, like
Yo,
you
when
know,
you see that dog, can you be
Yogurt.
like yogurt?
yo, Gert,
That name is so funny.
go, Gert. Yeah, there's a bloodhound named Gert
Ooh, Bloodhound, the second best dog.
next to Emmett.
Next. Wait.
You
Third
better say
best
yes
dog.
or you're gonna get murdered right
I'll
here.
fucking slit your throat.
he said, ooh, third.
Next up in the news, murder on a podcast?
Okay.
I don't know that I've actually seen a dog cuter than Emmett, to be honest.
Yeah, he's definitely up
German
there.
Shepherd puppies.
I saw
Yeah,
some
golden
and husky
retriever
puppies.
mix.
Oh.
Yeah.
I saw some really cute dogs when I was in Europe. Like some just
Yes.
pure
Look
golden
at this
retrievers.
Yes,
Face.
those are the ones.
Aw.
Look at all that skin.
Wait.
It kind of looks bald. For those of you not seeing this, we're looking at a bloodhound named Gert.
Yeah, a bloodhound subwoofer.
A subwoofer.
That's a main woofer, dude.
Oh yeah, I look at that picture all the time.
What was I watching? I screenshotted this. I think I was watching a YouTube video.
No, we were watching the
Chef thing.
This is
Yeah.
the hair I want. This is the fucking. What the hell just happened? White dude surfer dreads.
No.
Desperately.
No.
Everyone, please tell Jack Savage not to get
That's it.
dreads.
Like I'm not
That's
getting.
for
No,
me.
these are like white dude surfer dreads, so it's not
They're
quite
dreads.
appropriation.
They're dreads.
Just-
There's a
Just
difference.
don't wash your hair.
Yeah.
You know, like that common misconception. Your hair has to be mad clean to get dreads.
Yeah.
Or you just let it
or
do
you just
like this.
don't get dreads.
I mean, that's probably what's gonna happen, but
Yeah, you've been talking about this for so long that
Yeah.
I really don't think it's gonna happen.
no, it
Yeah.
won't. Julie trimmed my hair the other day.
How did that feel?
She was like, "I'm just gonna take a little bit off." 5 inches later, I was like, "Oh,
Your hair was really long though.
oh, super long, ridiculously long, but only in like weird places, like on the top of my head." It was
When are
really
we gonna
long.
get to see Babyface Jack?
Oh, not for ever, because Babyface Jack is a child, like a 12-year-old.
That goes back to like Buzz Gang.
Yeah, big if true. Like Babyface Jack does not get around in society well.
You could shave it at the beginning of November and then just grow
I
it
am,
out
yeah.
November.
Actually, at the October 31st, you'll see Babyface Jack.
Happy Halloween.
We were gonna do that.
Everyone's a baby.
That's the real
What?
scary.
I
That
love
was a
this
mistake.
holiday.
Me and Jaylee were gonna shave like Halloween night, and they were like, "Hey, let's do it now," on a whim, and that was
See,
the worst.
the
mistake ever.
real thing that got me to do it is I put that face mask on and it got in my beard and I was like, I don't want to wash it out of my beard.
Same.
Let me just
and I was
cut
like,
it
"Let's
out."
just cut it."
What?
You cut your beard?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You shave.
No,
Shave
you,
your beard.
you cut it.
You cut it.
You cut it?
Big
You
trim.
scissors and you just.
Okay.
What the
Like I use clippers and then a razor. I'm just like
Or just use a straight razor.
Or just use an
like the
electric
old
razor.
style, like the
Yeah.
like
You have a
just
straight
the
razor?
one blade.
No.
What
I
the
didn't
fuck?
say
What
I
the fuck?
used it. I just said use a straight razor.
Well, thank you.
Well, I mean, those are like bad dangerous, bro. Like
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that.
So you just get an electric razor and go.
How
Yeah.
long have we been doing this for?
Currently at almost 35 minutes.
We've been doing
Okay,
this
that's
for
not that
35 minutes and we haven't roasted Jalen yet.
Oh,
Wow.
Wow.
Jalen, listen the fuck up. But no, I mean, well, last time we hung out, we concluded that Jalen's life is more put together than the rest of us
That's
combined.
true.
I
so-
agree.
Not recently, actually, because I was like, fuck, I don't want to do econ anymore. Let me change my major.
To
Walk-
what?
Okay, that's not that bad, though.
Yeah, but you're still like happy-go-lucky little Jalen, so.
Yeah, you're still like, ooh, fuck, I might need to change my major.
Low key,
What are you gonna change it to?
econ is
Yeah.
not fire.
Wait, it is actually.
No,
That's-
I don't
International studies is kind
And
of
no,
fire.
it actually is, yo. I just want to go to the Middle East and immerse myself.
Why
in the
would
cul-
you ever do that? So, Jalen, you will not make it out of there alive.
And
Okay.
Even ISIS would be like,
Jalen's
this man is
gonna
such
get
a pure
hustled,
soul.
bro.
Yeah.
Y'all hustled on the
y'all know that
plane by the
story
flight
about like the
attendants.
little boy that sang gospel for so long that the kidnapper like let him go? That would be ISIS with Jalen.
Yeah.
They'll be
Jalen
like,
would just
No.
be like, new paddock on my...
New paddock on my wrist.
He would be
That's a
like-
grenade.
There would be like interviews on YouTube with the ISIS people, and they would be like, we could only hear like, what's that song called? Sugar We're Going Down or whatever. Like so many times before we had to let them
No,
go.
they would like, he would convert ISIS to like being good people. They would be like, he showed us Juice World and it's low key kind of fire. We're not beheading anybody anymore. Wow, thanks. Jalen saves the country.
And then all of us would be like, we knew.
Jalen for president. 2030
Yeah, I
rolls
feel
around,
like-
whenever the fuck.
I feel like I would get back after being kidnapped and see you guys. You'd be like, Jalen, you dumbass. How'd you get kidnapped?
Jalen, you dumb cuck. You fucking idiot getting kidnapped by ISIS. Guys, I was in a prison for 3 years. Shut the fuck up.
No, Jalen would get out and be like, I'm on year 17 of my plan. We're in 1907.
No, he would get out and he would be like, "Hey guys, you guys want to summon?" He'd be like, "So Ridgecrest, can I come over?" She'd be like, "Yeah, I'm literally fucking a guy right now."
Oh,
Rich Chris
wow.
would be like, yeah, I'm living with my husband. We have 3 children. And Jalen's like, okay.
Can I be the uncle?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Ridgecrest is like, Jalen's like, step number 64.
Get her to divorce her husband.
Jalen the homewrecker? Question mark?
Oh, okay.
If you're listening to this, tell Jalen to let go.
If we were live streaming this and like immediately somebody's like in like Arabic writing, probably an ISIS member is like, "Let go. This bitch Ridgecrest is not with your tongue."
Rich Chris, if
Wait.
you're listening, you done fucked up.
Yeah, Ridgecrest, if you're listening, just fuck off.
Hey.
Like,
Now you
get the
can't
fuck
leave
out of
this,
here.
bro.
Yeah.
She popped up on my fucking Tinder.
And
I swiped right, hoping that she
Well,
would be
did
like,
you swipe right?
I did.
super
No, I
like,
did swipe right, just like in hopes that that we would match, and then I'd be like, "Hey, so I'm friends with Jalen. Get the fuck out of here!"
She decided no, she didn't want
I really
Yes.
don't think
Bitch swiped left
Hoops.
on a pirate man.
on fucking me. Okay? Like, wow. But honestly, my Tinder's kind of is weak sauce, to be honest. Also, the Tinder update that happened a while back, probably like 2 months or something. 9 fucking photos.
Oh
Why
yeah.
the fuck do you need 9 photos?
Hey, sometimes you're just mega thought and you need to get the right angle for the booty.
Oh no, like half of the girls are just like 1, maybe 2 pictures.
Yeah.
Dudes are putting like 9 fucking photos.
When I
on
still
their
had a Tinder, I
accounts.
put my mugshot on it.
I'm
Got a
bad-
lot of swipes.
I'm a bad bitch. You can't kill me.
No, I said swipe for a surprise. It was my mugshot.
Oh no.
What doesn't that just mean?
Slight.
Swipe for a surprise
No,
sounds
it's
like
swipe
this is
through
gonna
the
be the
photo.
Yeah,
best
or
fucking.
like,
oh,
or no,
okay.
like I think it was like,
Like
swipe to
tap
the
her.
end or something. I don't know. Can't
See,
remember.
Sometimes I wish I was a female just so I could put my Venmo name on my
I get-
Tinder.
Does that
See?
fucking
No.
does that
Yes,
work?
it
Like,
works.
do people really do that?
Yeah, when you're desperate, you know when people are gonna come out the woodworks.
It'll be like, here's my but I've seen accounts where it's like, here's my Cash App, my Venmo, and like my Social Security number. But
Don't
No,
no,
like,
$5. See what
You're
happens.
putting like 5 different mobile banking apps on there.
Yeah.
Who is out there that's like, I'll Venmo you money to like respond?
There's
to
some
my-"
really
Let 'em
big
$5,
cuts out
see
there,
what
bro.
happens.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous though. Like that's so absurd.
People with
That's
shmoney.
free money.
I mean, yeah, like I would do it if I was a girl. Also, something else that's got me fucked up about Tinder, like the bios that say 420 friendly. It's 2018. We're in college. Who the fuck isn't smoking weed?
Also, if you're on an app like Tinder, I feel like
yeah, it attracts like a pretty like a relatively fucked up group of people. Everybody on this platform smoking weed.
I don't know. Like, there's such a weird like split on Tinder because I also know people who are like super churchy and met like super churchy people on
yeah,
Tinder, and
true.
I'm like, what part of Tinder were you in?
Well,
Because I was on the dark side.
Yeah, Tinder actually has moved from like I'm super horny and want to fuck within the next 2 hours to I want to meet my soulmate on fucking Tinder.
I fucking hated it because then I like had to talk to people, and like texting is bad enough, but texting on a whole nother app where you have to like open it, I never responded to those people, and then I
That's
deleted
why you
it.
just
Yeah.
let your phone die, and you're like, oops.
Then you delete the app, and you're like, damn, I actually am lonely, and then you're like, eh.
And then you go to Ridgecrest.
And then you go to Ridgecrest. Ridgecrest, fuck off.
Ridgecrest, you get
So
the
back
best
to our
price.
main point.
Wait, shut the fuck
God.
up,
Jalen.
Jalen, I just want you to get your noodle udled.
My noodle.
We need, like
Needle,
us
needle.
as a collective needs your noodle to get yeeted.
I told him that if I told him because we were talking about like different variations of Lego My Eggo yesterday in the car, and I told him that if when he loses his virginity, he has to call me and be like, "Got my needle yeetled," or like, what was it?
Yeetle needled.
Yeah.
Whenever
Needle my needle.
Jalen loses his virginity, we're gonna throw a fucking rager.
Yeah, we're having a party 100%.
For sure.
Yeah,
Oh gosh, I want to
Like-
die after that party.
you probably will die at the party.
Yeah.
No, that's gonna be better than Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Better than your birthday. It's gonna be the greatest fucking celebration that the United States has ever seen.
There's
Project
gonna,
X
there's
level
gonna be
shit.
banners everywhere.
No, like imagine how hyped like your brother's gonna be and Young
Yeah.
Nev. Like they're gonna be so hyped. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, we'll have Brown Biscuit perform.
Yeah.
I feel like when I first see, you know, that gif of the people who are just like slow clapping, just bop, bop, and then I walk into
Yeah, that's
the
how clapping goes.
I feel like whenever Jalen finally loses his virginity, it's either gonna be like 2-second Tom or just ridiculous, slaying, pounding, exhausted in every way, like slaying the game.
He has really put some thought into this.
Oh,
I
I
don't
fall
know
asleep
that
every
one.
night imagining you losing your virginity.
Oh,
But no, it really will be.
Cut
It'll,
that out.
it'll either be like a rabbit passing out after having sex for 2 seconds,
Yeah.
or like, bah, 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 bah. You like that, baby girl? Like, that's what it would be. One of those two. It wouldn't be like, yeah, it was pretty good sex. Like the girl would either be like, Jesus Christ, I'm never seeing this guy again, or
Suck my toes, Dad.
or that, yeah, or that.
Okay, no, the thing is like I feel like you have to have some talent and you haven't found it yet, so maybe that's your talent.
You're just a sex god.
Yeah.
Every time he penetrates, he just turns into like Zeus.
I don't like this anymore.
I don't even know what to say right
Like
now.
it's just like he goes from this like thickie that we see before us to like straight up just built Channing Tatum, Johnny Sins level.
Are there any big titty moth girls out there trying to take
Big titty moth girls trying to find their lamp.
You got
Trying to
lamp?
find their lamp.
trying to take Jaywood's virginity? Like he's waiting.
Also,
Trying
if
to take
you,
his lamp.
also, if you want your toes sucked, hit me up.
Please.
He's
no.
like, you're not joking.
No,
this is
no,
not a
nope.
joke.
This
Like
is
if we
not a
see a
joke.
comment like in the comment section of like, I want you to suck my toes, and it'll be like probably some girl with like an anime picture or something like that. Lives in Seattle. Jalen will be like,
Yeah.
yeah, Jalen, you coming to the summit? Nah, I'm on a plane. To where? Seattle.
They got a lot of lamps up there.
Trying to suck toes. What is the difference between like why do you want to suck toes but not have your toes sucked?
because it's weird.
Oh, is it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
is it? Elaborate.
Okay, you ever just have someone suck on your finger?
No. Oh, yeah.
Okay, and when that happened to me, I was like, what the fuck? This is gross as shit.
Wrong.
Mm,
Wrong.
big question. Why?
It was just weird. I had saliva all over my fingers.
Dude, do you know
Would
what
it be like
sex
that?
is?
Yes! Well, no, not really. But yeah.
Like, Jalen, do we need to
The
have
talk?
the talk right now?
When a man and a woman are very horny,
Like, fuck.
they
When-
That's always...
No, but like sex, like as a concept, is kind of nasty when you think about it.
Yeah, but I don't want to have, like, fucking someone spit on my finger.
You literally have a person's bodily fluids
There's just, like,
on one of your
liquid
most
everywhere.
vulnerable places on
Yeah.
your body.
Yeah, that doesn't
You
bother
are
me.
covered in the other person's fluids.
Spit
Yeah.
is gross. That's not gross.
Wait.
What?
So Jalen,
So you're
how are
telling
you
me?
gonna get head?
Yeah.
That's way away. Ooh.
So do you want your dick sucked?
He wants the feet to do the job.
Well, yeah, it's the feet to do the job.
So if a girl is like, I want to suck your dick.
Use your feet.
No, okay. Serious
It's
question.
no longer a hand
If a
job.
girl is
It's
like,
just like a
if a
foot
girl
job.
was like, I'm not ready for sex, like, you know, but I'll give you head. Would you say no?
I mean, no. Well, at my current state,
Breast or no, Jalen?
I
Breast or no?
wouldn't have a choice to say no.
Wait, this girl approaches you right now.
Wait,
What are you saying?
wait. He just said I wouldn't have a choice to say. You're not getting lady raped.
Like,
It's consensual, hopefully.
lady.
If it's not consensual, get out of there, Jalen.
Use the whistle we bought you.
If a girl came to you right now and was like, I'll give you head, what are you doing?
I'm probably saying sure. Wait, do I know?
Okay, you say I would probably say sure.
Sure.
The rest of us would be like, get the fuck out of my room. Everybody else except her and or him.
Leave their equipment on.
Leave the equipment on so I can listen to it later.
Okay. I just saw the audio
This is
spike.
when everyone just fucking quits out, like clicks out.
Oh god. No, I feel like if this podcast actually took off, we would have an incredibly loyal following.
Thank
I
you.
agree.
world.
Gucci gang cold. I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
This is how we spread our culture.
Everyone listening to us give you the talk.
Buy our t-shirts online.
Buy our t-shirts. It's just a Jalen's t-shirt like would just be a foot.
No, he would make. You know how like Packers fans have like cheese hats? He would have like a
What?
foot.
But have
It's not
It's
even
just a
a foot.
toe.
It's just a toe. Yeah, it's just a big
The
toe.
big toe
But it's
hat.
not like it doesn't sit like fingernail or like toenail on top. It's like you put it on like that, so the toe is like this tall.
It's like the guys from Spy Kids.
Yes,
Oh,
exactly. The
no.
thumb people, whatever they're
Yeah.
called. Yeah.
Well, Jalen, this
I
is
don't
your
know.
legacy, bitch.
Jalen, that
Yeah.
would be like a pocket pussy. Like if there was like a
Oh,
youth
God.
extra
I
small
don't want to
size.
think about that. You
But
I wonder if they have like. Oh wait, they definitely do have feet. Like
They're fuckable feet.
okay, so yeah, they do. I watched a
What?
YouTube video on this.
It's like in the heel.
Huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Huh?
So there's this company that like the dude makes like sex toys,
Yeah.
but not everything from like your standard build, right, to like $40,000 sex robots.
Genius.
You
Time
can
to
get
acquire
And
money.
one
you
of
can get
them-
sex robots that look like people. Like you
Yeah.
can send in a picture
Yeah.
of them.
And it's
Oh,
like,
wait,
hold on, let me pull up a
Yes.
picture because it's
That's
like it is
scary.
creepy, and like
They
y'all
went
ever
to
seen that
100%
movie?
getting one made of
my
Rich Grace.
Beppis has become the large Beppis.
What's that?
What
Weird
the
Science? You ever
fuck?
seen Weird Science?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, they make that thing. Like
Yeah.
they make sex robots with artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
Like they will respond
No,
to you.
no,
Oh my-
mm-mm.
Yeah.
That's creepy.
It is mad creepy. Like advanced sex robots.
Why we
Why do we do
is
this
being
to ourselves?
Googled?
Because it's like a like
Shopping to
realbodics.com.
see price.
It's
His
like
search history.
You're
is
just gonna put
be-
this
that
is a
in
fucking
bookmark?
sex robot.
Lock tree.
For those of you
Yeah.
listening, we're looking at a picture of a sex robot.
I think they could gather
That
that.
looks very
Like
realistic.
that is creepy.
Yeah.
And like
I
whoever
agree.
I gotta clear my search history after that. Like whoever has that has to be mad lonely.
I agree.
Like holy shit, you're really
Also-
spending like $35,000-$40,000 on a sex robot.
well, you
I mean,
spend that
are
much
they
on a
lonely
girl.
at this point, or is it just a fetish?
Or they,
No, that's lonely.
or
because a
do
fetish.
they not want to talk to real people?
Yeah.
But like,
If you ever watch like the My Strange Addictions video though, the people are just like
Yeah.
extremely weird.
I'm addicted to
Yeah.
like
So
drinking.
Ninja Turtle lady had me fucking dead.
What the brick?
The person that's like allergic, no, addicted to like drinking fabric softener.
Yeah.
There's the one that eats mattresses, the guy that
That one's
fucks his
hilarious.
car.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that fucks
I
his
love
car
my
is weird.
car.
Cheesy potatoes.
I love me car.
Does he like just put his? How does he?
The exhaust pipe.
Yes.
Oh,
Does he like put a pocket pussy in it, or is
I don't
he just
know.
like going raw?
no lube, just dry.
And-
While it's running.
Going
The
raw.
lube is
Hey,
the oil.
balls deep or no deep?
Exhaust deep or no deep?
Ooh. I wonder if he like cranks his car up for like. You know,
He's like, rev the engine off!
I'm coming.
What if he took it to like an auto repair shop? He was like, "Oh yeah, something's clogging my exhaust."
That's
pipe."
probably what he watches for porn.
Oh,
is like
no.
how-to videos on like replacing a carburetor on YouTube.
No, he just watches the movie Cars.
Oh,
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh my god! The scene where Lightning McQueen spots the Porsche's tramp stamp. He's probably like, "Grr." Dude, like that. They kind of slipped that one by us when we were kids.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
He was like, "Oh, little, what do you say? Like a bumper sticker." He's like, "Oh, got a little bumper sticker back there." And she was like, "Oh god, like, dude,
Yeah.
you're a car. Like, you have a tribal bumper sticker that's totally a tramp stamp."
That's how they like make these movies interesting for parents too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't have to,
Also, Mrs. Incredible, Thickie.
she's been thick for like
Dude,
15
She was
years.
thick before thick was cool.
She could stretch into any shape, form,
So
size.
she
didn't have to be.
chooses.
She didn't have to be thick, but she
Chooses.
chose to be thick.
Yeah.
Her
I
eyes.
agree.
Exactly. But after the last Incredibles came out, every fucking ad on Pornhub was like,
Yeah.
"Watch Mrs. Incredible get fucked."
Watch her suck this
Bro.
elasticity.
Oh my god. The Elastadick.
What is that?
What if your dick was elastic?
Don't test this, kids.
I feel like that's not a. Okay, so completely separate top. Well, not completely separate. Is it weird? And this is really directed towards the female in the group.
Your dick's a slappy hand.
What the fuck?
You're gonna love it.
Been there.
You're gonna love my
done
nuts.
that.
Did you say your dick's a slappy hand?
Yes.
What does that mean?
You
You
know
know
what
what
is
it's like
it?
slap.
Oh! The little green and like orange thing.
Oh,
That's
that you get out of like a quarter.
so
of a
Yeah.
No,
What does
but
that mean?
I just thought about
like
that.
you slap your dick.
Yoink.
against- Yeah, like.
And it stinks?
Yo,
Call a
yo,
doctor.
And then
Yo,
she said, wait. And then Ariel said, "Been there, done that." One, how Dick is to slappy hand as Ariel is to question?
question mark?
Like, what does that mean? Dick is a slappy hand.
No,
Like when you slap it on something, it just like
Sticks?
sticks. Like, what does that
You
mean?
probably go to a doctor for that.
Okay.
I agree.
You got sweaty ass dick.
You know how funny it is when like you ever thought how weird the phrase like "been there, done that" is? You could literally say that about anything. That's why I said that.
My
But
favorite.
also, you know, like the thing, it's like a meme now, but like a guy like slapping his dick on somebody's
Yeah.
vagina before he sticks it in. Like that's all I thought about when he said like the
Okay, like I
slappy
get
hand
that,
dick.
but like
Okay, what was your question?
I don't even know that. What was I talking about?
You said you had a question for me.
Is it weird and this directed?
No, I did. Okay. Well, actually, it's not just it's for everybody. So, is it weird to measure your dick's girth?
No.
No.
Okay.
Why do you want to know?
Wait,
Because
well,
I know how like the girth of my schlong, but I don't know the length.
wait.
Okay,
huh?
that's
weird.
Big confused.
Okay, it's not that weird.
No, that's
Good.
weird. That's
Okay,
more
so-
weird.
Here's how this all went down. Friends and I were just joking around, right? And we are like, "Who has the girthiest dick in the apartment?" Just like typical. This is like
Pretty
Brad.
gay.
Yeah, this is like Brad. Like, yeah, but like, okay, any like bro conversation
Yeah,
is
it's pretty.
fucking gay.
I-
Like, my dick's huge. Why are you telling me that?
Hey, let me suck on that schlong.
I mean, I've never said that even in a joking
Jalen?
manner.
even in this group.
Okay, my my friends back home are weird.
Wait.
Yes.
Is this like a quote that you said, or just like?
No, this like we would be like spending the night with each other,
Oh,
and
here
like
it
we would
comes.
just be doing something.
Hey man, let me touch
We
your
would be
belly.
playing PlayStation, and all of a sudden somebody's dick was in my ass.
Yeah.
Typical guy stuff, you know. No, anyway, back to me. So, like, as a joke, we were like, who has the girthiest dick in the apartment? So we all, like, measured our girth and, like, wrote it on a piece of paper.
How did you measure
What?
We had one of those Taylor,
Okay.
like, measuring tapes.
Were they? Did you use separate ones or just one?
Not the same one. We're all clean. Like,
Okay.
That's pretty
Oh,
gay.
that's pretty.
No,
I'm,
it's pretty
like,
gay,
I'm
yeah.
going first, kid.
no, I did actually, yeah. I was
Smart
like, I was
man.
like, I'm going first.
Do y'all remember when iPhone like introduced the panoramic picture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Were
so
people
me.
taking panoramics of their
No, yeah, like me and my friend really wanted to see if you could get like a panoramic picture of a dick. So we kept trying to convince all of our guy friends to like take
But why would you,
panoramic
like,
pictures
okay,
of their dick.
dicks are not attractive.
I
No.
agree.
They are
The thing we
just
didn't. It's not like we
weird.
actually like wanted. It wasn't like it was gonna be attractive. It was just like panoramic pictures were new on the iPhone. We wanted to see if it was possible. We were freshmen in high school type situation.
The more I think about it, the more I feel bad for like girls. Dicks are fucking weird,
I agree.
especially. And what really has me fucked up about the panoramic thing is that the underside of a dick is even weirder. Yeah, that shit weird.
Well,
But,
we're
like-
kind of running out of time. Honestly, though, we're at about an hour now.
Good.
How long is the podcast?
About an hour.
It's
Forever.
gonna probably take a day to upload this. To
A
render
day?
it.
What kind of shitty ass Wi-Fi you got?
Yeah.
Yes.
Bro, it's gonna take like an hour.
Sure.
Like it's just audio. It's not video.
Well, I have to process this too. Like, I'm gonna remove the background noises. I have to do that manual.
Oh, word.
Oh,
Cool.
Oh,
word.
So like every
and we
little
gotta
noise,
edit out this.
like I can
portion.
hear every piece of like this. I can hear that.
Can you hear my dick being a
Oh, yeah.
slappy hand?
Okay, I don't want to hear that.
Oh my god.
All right, so that's the end.
Yeah.
So
No, we gotta finish
Finish.
on a better.
that's all, folks.
Okay,
You can hear
close.
my dick being a slappy hand.
Does anybody have a word of advice for the people?
Well, we really need to conclude
Lucky
the
lotto numbers
podcast
are
with
5.
like the exact like the conclusion of the origin story. We never like finished that story. We just kind of jumped into something else.
Oh, word.
Yeah, true. So, like after this, so we all went to this party. We all concluded that we needed a cigarette, as drunk people do. We walked 2 miles to a gas station, bought cigs after recruiting someone who was above the age of 19.
This was also just me, Jack, Jalen,
No, I
and
wasn't
this
there.
person we recruited. No,
Yeah.
no,
No,
it was
yeah, you
me,
weren't there.
Jack, this person.
And
we
this other
recruited.
person, yeah.
I was
And
getting
so-
sloshed at that party. Oh my gosh.
Well, we were like, Jalen, stay here. You have to watch Sarah Kate. Which,
Oh, yeah.
that was a strange. I don't know why we chose you, but
Anyways.
so we went to the gas station, bought cigs, and then this like Nigerian guy who owned the place was like, "You have to go. I call the police."
We were waiting on an Uber because we were not walking back there.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. And then we got back to the party and it was dead. Like Jay was there, and that may have been it. I think we walked into his apartment. He was like, "No one's here."
Oh, my friends had like come because they were in town or something, and they had like come at the end to like see. No, wait, that was a different party. Never mind.
Yeah. And then I was like, "You guys want to like smoke a blunt?" And everybody was like, "Yeah." So then we went back to Amish, aka
bus.
We
my
took-
dorm. Yeah, by the bus.
We had to walk that one guy home.
Don't remember any of that.
I don't remember.
Okay,
that.
there was this
There
one.
was a guy we met on the bus that we had to walk home.
Did we? Oh, I remember meeting him, but I don't remember walking him to his dorm.
We just.
I remember he was like,
He was like, "Where's
"Yo,
Perez?"
where's?" Yeah, he was like, "Where's Prez?" And we were like, "Oh, we're walking
Guess
right
that's
by
why we
there."
were walking him home. I guess we just walked with him.
Yeah.
I don't remember walking in a straight line.
I don't
though.
remember the
No,
bus
none of us
ride
were
at
walking
all.
straight at all. We were all very sloshed. And then
How did we even get to the gas station? Okay.
we
anyway.
walked.
I
But
know,
like
but,
we
like-
didn't even do it the right way. We like left the lofts towards the road,
Mhm.
then went left, and then another left, and then what? So we like doubled our distance.
Love that.
Yeah, and then we Ubered back, which is like so lazy.
Right, so that's the.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much the end of the origin story.
Rap
And-
snacks.
Ooh, don't even get me started.
Alright. See you all on the flip side.
See you on the flippity.